Hi guys, it's Becky and I'm going to open up my Sam's Bead box for February of 2024. And when I tell you that this theme is the least surprising thing that I have ever seen, you gotta believe it. Like when I found out that Shyra was going to be the person who is curating this box. She works with the Sam fam over there. She's really big fan of purple and amethysts in general. I knew we were gonna get amethysts in this. And I don't know if you guys remember when I was making my sister's necklace, I was lamenting the fact that none of the bead boxes this month had amethyst in them, which is the birthstone for February. So now we've got it. All right, so this is how it comes. It usually comes in a box wrapped in some paper with some candy for later. And we usually get a description of what's in the box from these guys. They give you a list of when their extras will be posted, when they do their official unboxing, and they'll have like a live sale and all that. So it looks like Monday, that's February 19th, is when all of this is going to happen. So I'm going to wait to upload this and schedule it until that happens. So you guys will see this a little bit later than now, but I'm gonna go ahead and open it now so that I can get it all set and organized and I can start planning out the full set that I'm gonna be making with this because I am doing a full set February. All right, so Shyra has brought her one-of-a-kind joy to everything she's worked on since joining the shop, and now she's designed her own box. And this is from Shyra's point of view, this part. My love of purple started with a dress my grandmother sewed for me when I was 3 years old. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I love that for you, Shyra. I felt like I was a princess every time I wore it. I feel that same type of joy whenever I see anything in a beautiful shade of purple. Well, that's so appropriate, Shyra, because purple used to be like the color that only royalty could wear. So you should always feel like a princess when you're wearing it. It's a color that draws the eye and evokes creativity, grandeur, and luxury. Life is better with purple in it. You know, my aunt used to always say, like, when she got older, she was going to wear purple. Because, you know, I guess, like, way back in the day, like, purple was one of those colors that, like, people shied away from or something. But she just wanted to wear purple. Things that were bright and beautiful and purple and caught the eye. And I totally agree. You know, like I have added way more color to my life as I've gotten older and as I've cared less what other people thought about me, and it has made my life better with it. And life is better with purple in it. Purple used to be a color that I wasn't that fond of. Now I love it. You know, it happens. So, this being a Shyra box, you know we had to find the best purples around. So carefully selected 2 purple glass types, purple opal and amethyst crystal, that we paired with bronze and white luster. Oh my gosh, these are going to have such great colors. I haven't even seen what's in this yet. Of course, I had to choose 2 of the best amethyst gems to include as well. And the special touches are freshwater cultured pearls. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm excited to see what's in here. Bronze rectangle flowers, heart brios, and custom English cuts. I love English cut gems. They are so great. So we've got some strands. We've got some things that are going to be in the things, and they are labeled. So, well, not the strands. I don't know that the strands are labeled. The things in the bags will be labeled, so I won't be reading off of here. But I will be reading off of here when I go through the stranded selections. And we're going to get them all sorted into my 15 grid organizer. This works best for most of my bead boxes. There are a couple of exceptions that my bead boxes and bead subscriptions don't fit into this very well, and I've got a separate kind of organizer that I use for those. But for the most part, they all are going to fit in here. Bead boxes, monthly bead kits, they all will fit in here really great. And it makes it so much easier for me to design from that box or from that kit if I can see it all at once in this. And that's the whole reason why I do that. Because like I could keep it in the box that it came in, but then I would never ever use it. It would just sit there and get forgotten. And look how purple this is, you guys. This is so purple. It is so purple. Purple and bronze is the perfect accompaniment to this. That is just, those colors together are just beautiful. All right, let's get this open, because the thing about Sam's Bead Box is that we always get really high quality check glass really high quality gems, and they are all really, really well curated to go together. All right, so let's get our baggies set aside first because we will go through them after we go through our strands. And I'm going to try not to get too distracted by the strands, but look at these! I love it when we get our gems with these tassels because you can use these tassels in your jewelry making. I think that these would be fantastic. I might calm them down a little bit because they are very, very wild. These would be fantastic ends in some earrings. Yeah. I think that's, look at all this purple. This is amethysty, this is purpley, this is pearly, this is bronzy. These are some great strands here. So let's get these unstrung and into this, and we will talk about them as we go through that. So the first one is Amethyst Smooth Rounds. I believe that is this one. Look at this 14.5-inch strand. These are 6mm, and they are a very purple strand. These smooth rounds. I'm going to go ahead and cut this silk, and I'm going to get them unstrung and into my organizer. Whew. I almost broke my my ladybug plate. I dropped my scissors right onto it. That would have been a shame because I actually can't remember where I got the ladybug plate from. I think it might have been in like a yarn swap package. But I love it and I use it all the time for things. But look at that. That all fit right in there because they were 6mm. If they were bigger than that with a 14-inch strand, I would have needed to lay one of these guys down so that it could all fit. All right, now we've got some cultured freshwater potato pearls. I love potatoes and I love potato pearls. And they're just an odd shape, and that's why it's called potato, but they are really beautiful. I am going to put them right here next to that. All right, next we've got some check glass faceted heart brios. Is that these? Bronze purple luster. There's an 8-piece strand. Yes, there are no other brios. So you can see the bronze luster on these. And it looks like we get some extra fire polish beads in between them for these brios. So I'm going to clip this open and get these guys into one of these sections. There they are. Next, we've got some pinch beads. These are white silk luster. This is a 30-piece strand, and they are between 5 and 6.5mm. So there's your white silk. That luster finish, it gives you kind of a pearly look to it. Set these right here for these pinch beads. So far we've got purples and whites. And you know what? Purples and whites do look really great together. So pretty. Amethyst faceted rondelles, grade A, size varies. There's a 3-inch strand for this. And that's this one right here. I know it says size varies, but it looks like they're all pretty evenly sized. I am going to snip these off of here so that they can get put in here, but I am not going to remove the tassels from this wire yet because I'm going to probably be using the tassels in my designs. So that's where the amethysts are going. And I'm just going to set these here for now. I will find a place for them to be in a little bit. It's possible that I'm going to be setting one of these down a little bit so there's some room. But we'll see what happens when we get there. All right, so we've got several other beads, and we may be doing a roommate situation with some of them. All right, now we've got some check glass. These are fire polish round bronze. They are 5mm, and there is a 26-piece strand for this. I love this bronze color. It is such a warm metallic color. It's like your warm metals, you've got your gold and your copper, but I really love bronze for its warmth. And then we've got a fire polish round. These are opal white luster. It is a 4mm strand. And there's 40 pieces on here. And I'm going to snip this off, and these guys are going to live in the same section as these pinch beads. So they're different sizes, but they're a similar color, or different sizes and shapes. So when I'm looking in here, I'll be able to see that they're the different shapes. But I'll still be able to make a decision when I'm designing which of these I want to use. All right, next, there are the check glass saucers. They are purple bronze luster. That is the same finish as our brios, the purple with the bronze luster. So I'm going to stick these guys in here with the brios. They're going to hang out together. Brios of a feather, right? It's so funny. All right. Okay, then we've got our English cut check glass beads. These are an amethyst opal mix. They are 10mm, and we have 8 of them. And I love English cut beads. So the amethyst opal mix means that one is a little bit translucent and the other one isn't. And the fun part about this is, like, usually when you have the check glass stuff, he'll get you a couple of different kinds of beads that have the same finish or the same color so that they go really well together. And that's what they did with this one. We've got another amethyst opal mix, but these are 6x8 rondelles, and it's a 15-piece set for this. I'm going to open it, whoop, and stick them right here in the same place as these larger English cut beads, so that we have room in the rest of this for the rest of the other beads. So these are the same finish, these are the same finish, so they go really well together. And then we've got our direct bronze Drux. They are 3mm beads, and they are the same color as these. So they're going to hang out together. They're going to be roommates. But yeah, it makes for very well matched jewelry pieces when you can use like the larger beads in a necklace and then the smaller beads in a bracelet. I'm already thinking about how I'm going to be doing my my full set for this. All right, so since these all have labels on them, I am not going to be reading from the list. I'm just going to grab from my pile, and we will talk about them while I open them. So this is check glass table cut starburst squares, purple opal bronze. They are 10mm. There are 5 of them. Let's get them out. So the purple opal means that they are not translucent, but then they have that bronze finish on them. They are really gorgeous. I'm going to set this guys right there. we've got a couple of different shapes that looks like they've got the same finish on them. For these shaped beads, we've got the check glass rectangle flowers. They are bronze. They are 8 by 20 millimeters, and there's 4 of them. They are the same on each side. They have those flower impressions. This is a check glass heart leaf. It is bronze. It is 10.5 by 16.5 millimeters, and there are 4 of these as well. And they are the same on both sides. They are like little arrowheads, but they're leaves. And I'm going to put them in the same section that we've got these guys in. I'm going to open this one up because it has some of our findings. We have some tiara cast findings. There's 2 flora charms. They are 9 by 14 and 1 butterfly link. These are beautiful, absolutely beautiful tiara cast link. And these charms are 2-sided. You've got the flower on one side and then this other one on the other. I'm going to set these right in here. I like to put my findings right in the front. All right, we've got some silk luster rectangle beads. They are 5 by 15 millimeter. Those will be really cool for some like more geometric kind of designs. And we've got some opalite, they're glass, pear brios, and there's 3 of these. Let's pull this out. I think 2 of these are more translucent than the other, so they would make a good matched pair for some earrings. And this one would be great for the focal on a necklace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're gonna set these in here with those. Now we've got some check glass Saturn beads. They are clear crystal with bronze. They are 7.5 millimeter, and they're Saturn beads because they have a ring around them. We've got some check glass daisy flowers. There's purple amethyst. There are 15 of those. And then there's also 2 faceted melons. They're purple AB, and they are they've got kind of a rough cut to them. That's the faceting. But then on the faceting, you can see right there, they've got that AB finish. And these flower beads, the hole goes from one end of the flower to the other. I'm going to set these guys together here. And I think I'm going to fold this up and set it here so that it fits well in here, because I wanted to have a place for them. I don't need to put any of my segments down because these next 2 are both coin beads, so they're going to go in the same section right over here. So I've got these Soleil coins. They're purple amethyst bronze. There's 14 millimeter, and we have 5 of them. I'm just going to set this on here so that you can maybe see the color a little bit better. They're very dark, but they are translucent. I don't know if you guys can see the light behind that, where you've got the dark purple color with that bronze finish. And then these are check glass table cut. They are sun coins, and they are purple amethyst. So they are that same color of glass that these are, like that. They've got the table cut section, and they would make some really great earrings, I think. All right, so that makes the entire Amethyst Allure box from Sam's Bead Box. I'll put a link to where you can sign up. I don't have a coupon code, but Sam does. That'll give you $5 off your first box. It's right there on the page when you go to it on that website. It is one of the more pricey boxes, but it's worth it because they are very high quality beads, in my opinion, for that. And there's usually some extras that become available. There's a collaboration with Silver Silk. I would be really interested to see what types of pipe chain are going to be made available. I probably already have some, like I've got some white flat mesh, I've got some amethyst flat mesh. I have some colors that will already go with this. But then also usually Rachel will put together some bead mixes that are specific to the bead boxes to help expand that are usually available in the extras. And you'll see that when they do the actual official unboxing. So they'll list what they've got and make that available. But here we go. I'm excited to make stuff with this, and this is definitely still going to be part of my full set challenge that I'm doing for the month of February. Talk to you later. Bye.